Well, it's May 26th, Sunday. It's Memorial Day weekend, and we've been having not the best weather. And we've had a lot of family activity going on, so it's like, couldn't really get away this weekend. But other than that, we're going to head off to the nearby state park and do some hiking and exploring. Because I'm tired of sitting at home and doing nothing and whatnot, and so it's, yeah, I need an adventure. I'll catch back in here with you guys in a little bit. Almost to Raccoon Creek State Park, and I love this park. It's about 15 minutes away from where I live, and they have so much to offer. They have a beach, they have a campground, they have picnic areas, they have group camping, they have a wildflower reserve with a lot of educational things to learn about the state park and whatnot. It's really cool. So this right here is the Wildflower Reserve at Raccoon Creek State Park. It's so quiet, and you can hear the cicadas. Wow, look how green these woods are. Beautiful. Wow. Doesn't feel like we're in Pennsylvania, that's for sure. Here is the map of Raccoon Creek State Park. Let me start off by here and show you where it is. It's right here in western Pennsylvania. The airport is literally right over here. And then Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is right over here. So from my house, which is around here, to here, give or take 20 minutes. It's not that bad. But where we are right now, we are right over here in the Wildflower Reserve. And you get on this Route 30, And you'd pull off right into here, and here's the reserve. So what I'm going to also do is I'm going to take you guys around the park. And then they have a beach access area. They have hiking trails. They have picnic side areas. They have a massive modern rustic campground. And then the park office is over here. And there's another rustic camping area right over here. And I've camped out here a few times in the past. They also have a cabin rental area, which is really cool. But it goes on and on. Plus there's another group camping area with Adirondacks right over here. It's pretty neat. So a little bit about Raccoon Creek State Park. Well, it's Pennsylvania's largest state park in Pennsylvania. It's 7,572 acres of land out here. That's a lot. This is also the most popular area with visitors. So a lot of people like to come and visit this state park because it has a lot to offer. And it's just downright beautiful. The campground also has 172 modern rustic campsites for your convenience and enjoyment here in the state park. That's a lot of camping. And the sun's coming up. Beautiful pine tree forest. I love it here. It feels almost like you're in Seattle, Washington. But in all honesty, you're here in the hills of Pennsylvania. Beautiful. This right here, guys, is the Hungerford Cabin. Very interesting. And it's just the ruins of an old cabin. I don't know how well the light is going to pick this up, but there's a fireplace. Wow. Smells rustic too. What a cool view to have out your front door. Beautiful. Really cool. So these are cicadas. Look at these little bugs. And these are everywhere. And that's the sound you hear. But here is the interpretive center. Well, it's only 72 degrees out, but it is humid out. Plus there's scattered thunderstorms. What can I say? Mother Nature's interesting. And here we go at Raccoon Creek State Park. So I'm standing right by the lake. Check this out. Beautiful. There's also a boat rental here, and you can rent kayaks, paddle boards, those hydro bikes, and those paddle boats themselves, and canoes and kayaks as well. Like I said, this park has a lot to offer. That's why so many people come to this state park. It's beautiful. Well, down here is the beach area, if you can see. And right down there is the beach. There's a lot of people there right now, so I'm not going to get out of the car. But they have a concession stand and a shower house. Yeah, they have a shower house and like a concession stand right over there. It's just really busy today, and I didn't bring my swimming suit, so can't go swimming today. It's unfortunate because it's a beautiful day too. But yeah, here's the concession stand area. And then over up here is their bathhouse. So they have their bathhouse, and people like to just come and relax. Yeah. This is a parking area, but still nice way to test out the four-wheel drive in the car. Show you guys the camping area, and if there's an attendant on duty, then I can't get in. But I'll see what I can do, because I love the campground here. I really do. We are coming up on one of the picnic areas, and it's just a nice field with a bathroom and a bunch of picnic tables and grills. And there's a couple right there enjoying their day off. Roadside East picnic area. And we are coming up on the campground here on the right hand side. Let's go check it out. See if there's an attendant on duty. Well, the campground is full and the attendant is off duty, which is awesome, which means Memorial Day got booked. And that happens every year here. Alright, what do we have here? That's a teardrop camper. Oh, that is awesome. Look at that little teardrop. I love it. Sweet. I just love to drive through the campground, see who's all camping, what kind of rigs they all got. People hanging out, having a nice time. Awesome. Hey, it's a great weekend to go camping too. I would have loved to have gone camping this weekend for sure. A little J-Feather. Hybrid camper. That's a pop-up trailer. A little Starcraft. Wow. Yeah, I would have loved to have gone camping, but family issues and family priorities get in the way, unfortunately. Well, these people didn't come this weekend. They still reserved their spot. I'm really surprised how busy the campground is, but there are still a lot of campsites that are empty but reserved. That's why I never reserve campsites unless I know it's going to be a busy weekend. Well, wouldn't you believe it? These people have a cricket trailer. I've always wanted to see one of those in person, and now I get the chance. That is sweet. Somebody else has an A-frame. It's a Rockwood high wall from Forest River. Not a bad setup right there. There's so many spots open though. That's a shame. So many people made reservations to come out and never made it out here because of the weather, most likely. Little Hybrid camper right there. Campground also has a dump station, 2 of them, for your use with bigger RVs. So they have running water and dump station. This right here is the park office. This is a really cool map. It's the CCC camps in Pennsylvania from 1933 to 1942. And all over the Pennsylvania map, it shows you where all the camps are. Right down here is Pittsburgh, and we are right over here in Raccoon. So, yeah, half an hour drive from Pittsburgh. It's not too bad. But I'm going to check out Ohio Pile for sure. I love this area, the Laurel Highland area. It's beautiful. I've been to this state park, Riserson Station, but I've never camped there. They have an okay campground. Then, last weekend, we were right up here in Cook's Forest State Park. Beautiful, right off of I-80 in Clarion. That's a nice place to go. Then you come into the center of the state right here, northern region, north central region of Pennsylvania, and it is just covered with state parks. This is a place I would like to visit sometime. So you come into the park office and they have more maps, stuff on Beaver County, and it smells like pine. And these are some pictures of some kids, I guess, who caught fish. Cool. And they also have gifts. They have a little gift shop here in the park office. I'd like to have one of those mugs.
There was a Keurig tea.
This was 2 from 7 o'clock this morning.
She has a Yeti.
Oh, and it's not like real cold on the outside. That's pretty cool.
So now I am headed to the Sioux and Pioneer Rustic camping area. They have Adirondacks for backpackers, and they also have rustic campsites there's 4 rustic campsites up there. I like it because it's very primitive and not too many people go up there to bother you. And it's just pretty, and it's away from the public roads, and you don't have neighbors right next door. So this road goes off to a Y, and group camping areas and cabins are all down this road. Same with the recreation hall. Primitive tenting in the Sioux area are to the right. So here we are in the Sioux rustic area. people camp. This is booked too for the weekend. Yep, it's booked for the weekend as well. This campsite number 4 is my favorite right here. I can't get enough of this campsite. I love this campsite, and they cut down my favorite tree, which I'm really mad about. Yeah. So they have these 4 or 5 primitive campsites back here, which are completely reserved, and then they also have a group camping area over here for different organizations. So scouting, you name it. They have all these different group camping areas. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah. And then over here is their bathhouse. They're just pit toilets, no running water, but there is a water spigot out in this area. Not bad. So now I want to show you guys the modern cabins they have here in the state park. I think they have about 10. Not that many. But there's a playground up here. They have a recreation center for events, so you could host a wedding. You could have any kind of, event that you would like to do. And they also have their cabins, which all have running water and bathrooms and showers and heat. And these are open year-round. So let's go take a look. So right over there is your recreation hall. They have a volleyball court, a baseball court, or basketball court, playground for the kids. Your modern cabins. There's 2 bedrooms and 3 bedroom ones. The 2 bedroom ones, I think, sleep 6 people. And then the 3 bedroom ones, I think, sleep up to 8 or 10. I'm not sure, but I know there's like a queen bed in one of the bedrooms, and then there's like 4 bunk beds in another one. So that's them. And they come with a kitchen. The park asks that you bring all your own cookware and linens for the cabin. But other than that, it's pretty set. You get a grill, a picnic table, and a fire ring. So it's not bad. Really, not a bad setup. And there's also ADA compliant cabins as well. So there's 2 down over the hillside over there. And then these ones, I believe, are the bigger cabins. These are the 3 bedroom ones. Yeah. It's not bad. I had never stayed in one of the modern ones. I've stayed in quite a few rustic cabins in the state parks built by the CCC. I prefer those ones over the modern cabins because they most of the time have fireplaces inside of them, whereas these ones don't have fireplaces inside. They just have a fire pit outside. So that's the cabins, modern area. It's pretty back here. Looks like there's nowhere to park. Great. I'm here at the Frankfurt Mineral Springs after I found a parking spot, and the trail's a little muddy, but this is beautiful back here. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this video. My camera battery is about to die.